Hey babes. Yeah, so like this first clip of me jamming to Sunny Daniel's intro, like don't mind me. Like we're not gonna talk about it. But in today's video, we're going to be giving everyone in my current household save a makeover. So I know you're probably like, what's a current household save? If you know what a current household is, like basically like a household you play with in your copious spare time. You know, my little Simsy stands know exactly what I'm talking about. I do have copious spare time. I literally have no time to do nothing else but, work and school. But, I make time for my Sims and everything like that. But y'all know, when it comes to Sims, I'm usually recording or doing story progression pieces or roleplay or storytelling. But yeah, I'm going to be giving everyone in the save a makeover. Not everyone in the save, but basically the people that, or the Sims that I go in and I play with on the regular, or I go in to take pictures on the regular, or basically everybody that's kind of like in my current played. Like, just like, basically all the people that I basically have under my played households, I give a makeover to. There are some Sims that are deleted because either I just don't know where they came from, or I know where they came from because I made them, but like I downloaded them but I didn't have a use for them anymore, so I just kind of deleted them. It does help out my saves, so it really didn't matter to me. Like, if, and also you're probably like, what about if like you deleted a Sim and you want them back? Most likely they're on my gallery, or I have like 5 different saves. That's like the thing it is. Like I have like a save file when I first made Gemini, aka Styles. He looks so bad, but there's a save that's like way back when they were living in Semi Shuno. I actually want to move them back to Semi Shuno, but I'm legitimately in love with the farm life. Like I know, like every time I start complaining, I'm like I don't even want to play the game because they're like in that farm, blase blase. But then I kind of get into like a mood. Like today, I did this, and then I started playing them with them, with Styles, Gemini, Celeste, and Scott. They were all the trio on a farm, and I was playing with them, and it was great. So right here is Lucky. Lucky is known by something else on the channel because she has her own all too well expired short film. I'll link it down below. She had like a toxic boyfriend type situation. So yeah, I am gonna make a part 2 to her thing. I'm thinking about it because I did actually write it in my other notebook. If I can find that notebook, then most likely it's in my bag. So if I can find it and basically figure out where I was going with it at that time, I'll basically make a part 2 to the all too well inspired film. This sim right here is not my sim. I ended up downloading this girlie from somebody I don't remember, but I think she was on either Tumblr or on YouTube, and I came across her. It most likely was on Tumblr. I came across her on Tumblr, and I was just like, ooh, she's cute. Let me go ahead and see if I can download her. But she basically she doesn't have an immediate role. She's kind of like an extra, if like you want to talk about it actress wise or acting wise. She's an extra because she was a barista in one of my story progression pieces. I am going to be uploading my story progression pieces in my Ultimate Universes pieces, but they'll most likely be, they'll definitely be on my Patreon. It is $6.50 a month. So yeah, they'll eventually be uploaded to the for the public eye, but I am going to be releasing all of my stuff that I have saved on my computer because I haven't had time to either edit it, because I have the script for that progression piece or that Ultimate Universe piece, but I haven't put it to the photo. But if you don't know what a progression piece is or a Ultimate Universe is, basically, in my point of view of it, is I go in, take some screenshots of poses or interactions with my Sims, and then I have a whole mini script or a short story script, and basically do my little editing and put my filters on, edit it out, do whatever you want to do to your snapshot, and then put the text to it, and then post it to whatever social media you want to. And if it's not going to be posted on my Patreon, it's going to be posted on my Tumblr, because that's basically kind of where like I post most of my stuff, or I post it on this art website that I post basically all my art to. It's like a basically my art website where you guys can see like my little art and stuff. But she's kind of, I don't have like a storyline for her or whatever. She knows Celeste when she was basically MIA for like that time period in the story. I have some flashback scenes for when like her and Styles met up, but this is in an alternate universe because they never did meet up in the book. They never actually did. They ended up meeting up in an alternate universe. So yeah, it's kind of like a flashback from like something that doesn't have anything to do with the actual book. And if you're probably like wondering who Celeste is and Gemini is, it is from my series on Wattpad and on AO3. Link in the description. Go ahead and read it. The time that this video does come out, it will most likely I'm gonna have chapter 2 already out. It comes out on the 8th, and maybe Love She Wrote. And then I'm also going to be working on chapter 7 of the in-game. Y'all, go check out my Instagram because I just finished this cute, like I wasn't even, because I'm currently redoing my graphics and my Wattpad covers and stuff like that, basically like my book covers or whatever. And I was trying to figure out what did I want to do for the in-game, because I picked my poisons you already, like I did that one like second, like she was already done like snap, like I kind of already knew I had an idea of it, but I kind of want to change it again, but like I'm gonna wait because I ended up doing this thing because I saw it on PicArts. And it was like this cute little like theme, and the theme was it was Netflix theme. So I was like, ooh, I could run with this and like do some stuff. So I started doing some stuff with like, you know, the thing for Maybe's Love She Wrote, because I already had a I already had a cover for that already, because that was like the first cover I finished when I started doing my graphics. So I did like a cute little thing for that. So with that being said, I was just like, oh, this could be really cute. But then like a few minutes ago, I was working on a thing for like, it was not even supposed to be like the cover, but I was like, this is so cute, it could be the cover. And I was just like, ooh, like I started doing something because I got like this inspiration, and I also found something that I liked, and I ended up basically taking it in my own style. And I was like, ooh, this could, you know, really look good for like, you know, a Netflix edition, or like Netflix, but also a Netflix theme type cover. And then before I knew it, I finished it, and I was blown away how cute it looked after fact. If you guys want to see it, it most likely be on my Instagram or on my Pinterest, because those are really freaking cute. Also, I am working on what we did last summer, Maribel in Ian edition. It is her soulmate, aka her boy best friend. If you guys want to get like pictures of what they did last summer, there will be a flashback, of course, to go with these pictures and stuff like that, but it's like later down on the storyline. So like, if you guys want to see it first, after I finish the collection, or basically the collection, I'll post it on Patreon. And then when the part releases, most likely when I plan out that part, it'll basically have a time and place when the part comes out, then the pack will come out as well, so you guys can see them. I don't know where I'm gonna upload them to. Most likely I'll either upload them to Instagram or Tumblr or Pinterest, because I've already released one to Pinterest because they were like super cute and I couldn't wait, but like the rest are going to have to wait. So yeah, but I had a lot of fun doing this. It's been a minute since I came into the game, just sat down. Since I am out of town now, like I'm currently recording out of town, I'm in this Airbnb, I think this was called, and it's actually pretty freaking nice. It's my first time being in one, and I was like, I'm feeling a little, inspired to do some work, because even though I was doing work all spring break, I got really excited when I got to this house, and it has like this amazing lighting. It has like a nice porch. So, if I, get like 3 chapters done before I go back to school, I'll be happy because I'll be done for my quota. Because I'm going back on Sunday. I'm going to be here for like 2 days. Okay, 3 days if you include the day that I got here. Also, the one thing that I really been watching on YouTube, like I've been binge watching, it was like first I was binge watching, I was binge reading, I think it's Love Me Harder. It was on my Instagram, both ones, my main and my backup. It's a fan fiction for Klaus and Elena. I was binge reading that. I'm still binge reading that right now. I just didn't do it today because I was doing, business work and stuff like that. I was proofreading and editing Maybe's Love Stroke chapter 3. I was, working on other videos for you guys. I was, doing graphics. I was doing a lot, I was, doing me. And then I was watching the French division on Prime. I love that show. It comes in waves for me. Like, I can binge watch it. Like, not even like binge watch it, but like kind of just hear it. Like, most likely I would watch that or listen to it when I'm in the zone. I'm typing or whatever, but I'm listening to it. I'm absorbing all the information. Split screen, show right here, work right here, that type of thing. Yep, so that's basically something that I've been binging. But the thing that I've been binging currently since yesterday, and I'm talking about 9 hours of footage, is Sunny Daniels' Resident Evil Village. The one that came out in 2021. That game's amazing. Would love to play it. That's what I want to let you guys, I'm gonna ask you guys, do you guys want me to start playing like more, I would say, not spooky games, but like scarier games? Because I've like never played scary games on my channel ever. And yeah, that's basically what this room was about. Do you guys want to see scary games? And if you do, we're gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna still buy it for PC because I definitely want to, do it. The only thing I'm probably a little scared about is the fact is that I might need to get a better graphics card for starters, and also probably get some more memory on my computer, even though I think it's a 1T, and I'm probably most likely running out of space on this one, so I have to get like a portable drive so I can kind of like keep stuff in the vault. But this beauty right here is Jules. She's super cute. I know you probably like, oh, Jules from Euphoria. No, not that Jules. She was basically here before Jules was even Jules, because she was like here. Okay, she was Jules for like, I think, yeah, she was Jules before she was Jules, because I had a version of her on like my old laptop back in the day. So she wasn't Jules, but she was Jules before she was Jules, if that makes any sense. She's a witch. Oh yeah, the first sim that I showed you guys, she's human. The other sim that you guys saw, she's human as well. She's the first witch that I've actually brought to you guys. She is freaking gorgeous. She gives me very much witchy vibes. But I don't know what type of witch she is just yet, because like I've never really experimented with, like, I made her a long time ago when like I wasn't really into the whole witch, like I wasn't into witches, but it was not like I was into the bloodlines. But when I started to write the end game, there is some type of supernatural DNA. Like there's a lot of supernatural like DNA, a lot of cross-contamination, a lot of basically there's like a lot. Like if you are reading the end game right now, you guys, okay, so one thing I can tell you guys is you can read the end game and you don't have to read I Pick My Poisons You First, because it's a spin-off, and in this way, if it's a spin-off, they don't mention Val until the second part of the book, or the second season. So in the first season, in the first 14 chapters, or 15 chapters I should say, they don't mention Val. Like Val does not exist. I would say not exist, because she always did exist, but like they don't talk about it. Not only they don't talk about it, but it's just like you kind of jump in a hectic time in their lives, so you kind of don't hear about Val. but then you kind of see the relationship in her own story. That's kind of like, that's why I said in the second part of the book, you kind of see the relationship form, and also in Val's point of view, you see the relationship and how much they're overprotective of her, because Val is Celeste's cousin. So yeah, the one that we just saw, Mila is friends with Celeste and Val. She's currently pregnant now. She should be having her baby soon. Like, not soon, but like, I think she's in her second trimester. But like, I have like 90 days in the game because I do not want to have babies popping up all over my town. So like, if Sims do get pregnant, they'd be pregnant for 1,000 years until I figure out what I want to do with that. So yeah, right here is my YN OC. I don't have a name for her. I don't know if I would ever have a name for her, but like, she's just kind of just here. She is currently dealing with Jax. Jax is a hot mess. We're not gonna talk about him until we see him. But yep, she's basically they are, because she's non-binary. They are just really freaking cute. They are also pregnant as well. I am super excited to see a storyline with them, and I'm excited. I don't know how they're going to go about with Jax, and I also have like explicit scenes coming soon for them, so stay tuned for that. Patreon, of course, go ahead and hit that up. They already have like their own, they already have one, but part 2 is something else. Like, oh, it's something else. Like, they are something else. Like, I keep saying that, but like, you guys don't understand what I have in store for them. They are like my crazy couple, or like, not even a couple, they're just like my crazy pair. And it's just like love at first sight, but like, it's not even love at first sight, it's kind of like enemies to lovers, even though like they're not enemies. But it's like, they don't really like each other that much, but it's like that one moments of a one night stand, and then like crap just gets really hectic. It's like one night stand turns into like him caring about her or caring about them, and then it's just like he starts to flake because he, you know, he's a guy, emotions, blase, dumb but true. And then he starts to be dumb, and then they fall apart. So yeah. Okay, I literally forgot what I was talking about. Most likely, I probably was ranting about YN and Jax's relationship, but like, I really, okay, like, alright, let me not start thinking about like writing them a little piece on like having their own little book. Like, they're gonna have their book, of course, but it's just like, it's not in the cards right now because I have so much on my plate, and like, I'm that type of person that will have 50 projects but get them all done eventually, but they're on the roster. I have so many on the roster right now. Yeah, this right here is Mare. I'm guessing her name is. I cannot see it and I cannot remember, but I'm guessing her name is Mare. She's not Maribel, so please do not confuse the two. She's not Maribel. And I just realized this. She looks like the girl from Bridgerton. I forgot her name. Like, I know her name, but I forgot it because it's literally 12. It's actually 11, not 12. I'm over exaggerating. This is Spencer Reed, yes, from what's the name? From Criminal Minds. Yes, I made him. I'm obsessed with him. Beside the point, he's my husband. Same with Dylan O'Brien, husband, you know. Yeah, but Mare, she's kind of like she doesn't have a storyline. Like, I just made her because she was cute, and then like, she kind of have like a ghost thing going on with Reed, and then like, they have their own little thing going on Patreon as well. Like, I made like one thing with them, but it was just like, so yeah. Right here goes Derek. Derek is pretty self-explanatory. He is part of, you know, Celeste's whole thing. That's her best friend, and I just kind of gave him, you know, fixed him his clothes. Like, everybody kind of got their clothes, their everyday, their sleepwear, their not party, but their everyday, their sleepwear, their hot and cold. That's basically what I kind of fixed, because we don't go nowhere unless I want them to look like this. Like, say for instance, Celeste and Gemini, their stuff is fixed for every outfit except formal, and that's it. But everybody else, they kind of have like those select outfits. Right here goes Nick. Even though he's not Nick in the game, he's Klaus, but I call him Nick. Like, I don't know what it is, but like ever since I found out, like ever since I like, you know, started reading stories and everybody calls him Nick. Like, I've always called him Nick, but it was like Klaus, nah. Nick, yeah. Niklaus, no. But Nick, yeah, I like the name that Bex gives him in the original story, or the originals in just general, or the TV universe in general. Yeah, I didn't give two craps about his eyes for his hot weather, because most likely I will never use his hot weather, but it's just there. So like, if it is like balling hot outside, I'm not a bad sim mom. So yeah. You guys do get to see Val. My baby looks so cute. Also, we don't even talk about the fact is that Celeste did dye her hair, but it's temporary, of course. Her hair's going back to brown very soon. I always have like these moments in my life where I was like, oh, let me go ahead and, you know, make her hair blonde, and then boom, and then I'm like, ugh, I don't even like it like that. I'm just gonna head and change it back to the original brown. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I love you guys so freaking much, but I gotta go. I have more videos coming soon, so subscribe, you know, like the video up, share it on your social medias, and everything like that. Peace, y'all.